A wife? A son?
And then what?
I want to start firstly with the idea of change, changing when you leave and you're gone someplace for quite some time. In your opinion, and the answer might be this project, what has been the biggest change that you've seen in yourself from the moment you left to go start filming to the moment you came back after the project wrapped?
It's probably this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because it was such an undertaking. It was such a big, ambitious project, and bigger than anything I've ever done, and required so much of so many people. You know, and to get that many people kind of rowing in the same direction, it was just the best feeling. It was unbelievably challenging to coordinate this, and Chris does everything practically, so it's the way we would have done it 80 years ago.
Yep.
And there's such joy in that.
Action!
You know, to do that day after day and week after week and month after month in all these different countries and all these really challenging locations was a terrific feeling.
You mentioned the rowing. I've done one row class and I was sore for like a week. I don't know, there's a lot of rowing in this.
My guys were, you know, and that cast, you know, because we were together for the whole movie. Those guys were awesome. They worked so hard. They were never complained. You know, they were really, really great teammates.
Help me go home.
The answer might be this film for you, but the whole idea of leaving one way and coming back years later very changed.
Yeah.
What has been the biggest change, maybe that your family or friends have noticed in you on a project from the moment you left to start it to when you finally came home after it wrapped?
That's a hard one to answer. I mean, I've you know, I mean, Emma and I, you know, Emma produces the films. She's my wife as well, and we've always dragged our kids with us. In fact, all 4 of my kids worked on this film, actually. So,
that's great.
you know, we've tried to keep the family unit together over the years as we go around the world and do these films. But certainly, I noticed a lot of years ago that, you know, when we would get towards the end of a shoot, we'd then finish the film, edit the film, put it behind it, and then I would see somebody I hadn't seen since the shoot, and they'd go, wow, you look a lot more rested. You look, you look younger than you did 6 months ago. So, yes, you go through a lot doing films, but it's just a great joy and a great privilege. But they are life experiences, and you do come out of them sort of changed.
And how cool that you're able to share it with your family in that way. I was actually going to ask you, because I know you've kind of popped them in as little cameos here and there.
Yeah.
Where can we see them here? Are they at the feast? Are they one of the suitors? Like, where are they?
Behind the camera. They're
Okay.
working on
That's
the film.
great.
Yeah, different departments. And they did very well.
This is a household waiting for master.
While you're gone, there are all these suitors after Penelope. And this whole idea of Zeus's law, you know, treating people, welcoming them in. In your opinion, what is the appropriate time for a guest to stay at your house?
Well,
is a week too much? Like, what are?
No, it depends on the guest.
Okay.
It depends on the guest. Some people are welcome for as long as they want to stay.
Because these guys never. I'm like, these guys need to go.
Those guys were, you know, they definitely needed to go.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Terry.
I think it's asleep.